Welcome to Animal Planet Journey. Have you ever looked at a flamingo and thought, wow, what a fabulous bird? I mean, it's like they strolled right out of a tropical fashion show, wearing the most vibrant pink feathers, striking a pose, and casually balancing on one leg. It's as if they know they're the stars of the avian world, and honestly, who could blame them? Flamingos are not just pretty faces. They have a fascinating life filled with secrets that would make even the most seasoned reality TV star take notes. So grab your favorite snack, because we're diving into the fabulous, flamboyant, and sometimes downright bizarre world of flamingos. Let's start with the basics. Flamingos are part of the Phenicopteridae family, which sounds like something you'd find in a spell book. But trust me, it's just the scientific name for these magnificent birds. They can be found in various parts of the world, from the Caribbean to Africa, and even parts of Europe and Asia. But you might be wondering, why are they pink? Well, my dear friends, it's all about their diet. Flamingos are like the ultimate foodies of the bird kingdom. They eat algae, brine flies, and, most importantly, tiny crustaceans called shrimp. And guess what? This diet is what gives them their fabulous pink hue. The carotenoids in the shrimp and algae are absorbed into their feathers, turning them into the pink beauties we know and love. So, next time you see a flamingo, just remember, they owe their color to their dinner plate. But let's not stop there. Flamingos are social creatures, and their social life is nothing short of a soap opera. They live in large colonies that can number in the thousands, which means they're not just living life, they're living the high life. These colonies are like the ultimate flamingo family reunion where everyone is invited. And you know what that means? Drama. Flamingos engage in elaborate courtship displays that would put any dance-off to shame. Picture this: a group of flamingos strutting their stuff, necks arched, heads bobbing, and wings flapping in a synchronized dance. It's like a pink flash mob, and everyone's invited. Now, here's a little secret. Flamingos are actually born gray. Yes, you heard that right. Those stunning pink birds start their lives looking like a bunch of little sad clouds. But as they grow and eat their diet of algae and shrimp, they slowly start to turn that fabulous hue. It's like a makeover montage in a feel-good movie, but instead of a beauty salon, they're hanging out in muddy lagoons. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to go from drab to fab while wading in a swamp? Speaking of swamps, flamingos are the ultimate water birds. They have long legs that look like they were designed for a runway, and those legs are perfect for wading through shallow waters. They can stand on one leg for hours, which is not just a party trick. It actually helps them conserve body heat. You see, flamingos are like the yoga masters of the bird world. They've perfected the art of balance, and while we're over here struggling with tree pose, they're out there looking glamorous and effortlessly chic. But let's talk about their feeding habits, because it's truly a sight to behold. Flamingos have a unique way of eating that involves a little bit of finesse and a whole lot of style. They have specialized beaks that are curved downwards, allowing them to filter feed in the water. They dip their heads upside down, stirring up the mud and then sucking in the water and food. It's like they're doing the flamingo version of a smoothie bowl, except they're not using a blender, just their fabulous beaks. And here's a fun fact. They can actually filter out the food using their tongues, which act like a little pump. Talk about multitasking. Now let's get a little deeper into their social lives, because it's not all just dance-offs and fabulous feeding frenzies. Flamingos are also known for their strong pair bonds. Once they find a mate, they're in it for the long haul. They perform elaborate courtship rituals and often mate for life, which is pretty romantic for a bird that spends most of its time in a swamp. They build their nests out of mud, which sounds like a DIY project gone wrong. But trust me, it's all part of the flamingo charm. These nests are usually built in colonies, and the parents take turns incubating the eggs. Speaking of eggs, flamingo chicks are born with a gray downy coat, and they're super cute. But don't let their cuteness fool you. They're not just adorable little fluff balls. They're also incredibly demanding. Flamingo parents have to work hard to feed their chicks, regurgitating a special type of milk-like substance known as crop milk. Yes, flamingos have their own version of baby food, and it's not what you'd expect. This crop milk is rich in nutrients and helps the chicks grow strong and healthy. So, while the chicks might look like they're living the easy life, it's really the parents who are doing all the heavy lifting, literally. Now let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the flamingo in the water. You might be wondering why flamingos are often seen standing on one leg. Is it a yoga pose? A flamingo fashion statement? Or are they just trying to show off? The truth is, standing on one leg helps them conserve body heat. Flamingos are warm-blooded creatures, and when they tuck one leg up into their bodies, they reduce the amount of heat lost to the water. It's a practical move, but it also looks incredibly stylish. I mean, who wouldn't want to look fabulous while keeping warm? And here's another fun tidbit. Flamingos are incredibly vocal birds. They communicate with a variety of sounds, including honks, grunts, and even low-frequency calls that can be heard over long distances. It's like they're having their own flamingo gossip sessions. They use these calls to maintain contact with their mates and to warn each other of potential threats. So, if you ever hear a bunch of flamingos squawking away, just know they're probably having a lively chat about the latest swamp gossip. As we wrap up our fabulous journey through the life of flamingos, it's clear that these birds are not just a pretty face. They're social, stylish, and surprisingly complex creatures that have a lot to teach us about life, love, and the importance of a balanced diet. So, the next time you see a flamingo, take a moment to appreciate the secrets of these pink birds. They're more than just a splash of color in the animal kingdom. They're a reminder that life is beautiful, quirky, and sometimes a little bit messy. Just like a flamingo's nest. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to become part of the journey. Let's explore the animal world together.